Oh,
Y'all got jobs?
now look, I go first. Yes, I
You can alleviate the struggle if you go get a job.
The Social Cypher.
What's up, y'all? This is your boy Hot Man. Welcome to the Social Cypher. All right, I want to and in my lower diagonal corner is my boy Antonio Ramsey.
This your boy Antonio Ramsey. I'm in one of these boxes. This your boy Antonio Ramsey, aka Mr. Box Trap. We back at it, man. We back at it. Okay, well, mine, you right here.
Right here?
Wait,
okay.
You're over here. Yeah, you over
Who's
here.
above you?
Okay,
You
cool.
over there.
We got it.
It's LB. Who's above?
What up? What up?
What up?
Quarantine.
Who are you?
Quarantine.
Who are you?
You said LB. I'm Lawrence, bro, aka LB.
Someone get him some
Boogie.
milk. Somebody get him.
And he dressed for the occasion.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Hawaii. All right, and if we could hear it now, it would be the Bulls 1993 introduction.
Where the panties?
Keep your panties right now.
Keep
Keep your panties. We're number one. The U.S. is number one at coronavirus. Keep your panties, please.
Wow.
Please.
You forfeiting the panties, huh?
Nah, you
Keep your
forfeit.
panties. Keep your panties. Please.
Wow.
Just until June.
I don't.
Possibly longer.
So how's everybody
Go ahead.
doing the quarantine? We all are in the house, as you can see.
We maintaining, man.
This is week number 3.
It
Feel
about
like it.
4. It feel like it. Yeah, it's been a minute, man.
It's
Feel like it.
week 3. Well, we've got a amazing show for you. Ziggy, tell us who we got on the line, man, and we're excited to have these two.
Yeah, we got an amazing show. We talking about today. We talking about life after the lights. You know what happens. We got 2 amazing singers, songwriters, and actors and reality show royalty. Zebulon Ellis from Sunday's Best. Sunday's Best All-Stars.
Oh man, got no Christmas hat. He got my Christmas. He ready?
Oh, Zell got his Christmas hat.
Yeah, whoa.
I need everybody to be quiet for this one because this is like when we first. Antonio, I want you to do a special.
Listen, we got a queen.
show,
Listen, when I say royalty queen in the room right now,
Okay.
I don't want to curse because we also got, I don't want to be a hooligan right now. Shout out to the air horn in the background for me. We got a queen in the building. Shout out to Sia Amun, one of the most genuine souls I don't ever came across, man. Shout out to Sia.
Let me say it.
What's up, guys?
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
We quarantine.
Quarantine.
As we all are.
Everybody else.
Y'all doing
Same as
good,
everybody else.
Yeah.
We doing good, though. We doing good.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah. We
Listen,
good.
What's up, Z?
Thank
How
you
you doing,
for-
brother?
I can't complain at all, man. Life is good. I'm about to knock down all 4 of these walls, but I'm here.
Feel that.
Believe
Feel
it.
that.
Creatives, we have to get out the house. We have to
Got
go and
to.
experience some other air, experience some other people. So we all experiencing cabin fever right now.
And, creatives are hard-headed. You know what I mean? So if they say don't go outside,
Absolutely.
we go outside.
And I've been out the house twice today. Exactly.
I went to run. So I get
feel you.
Hey,
Oh,
sometimes
I had a whole rehearsal.
I hear
had a
that.
whole rehearsal.
You got to, man. You got to stay busy.
Absolutely.
So
What
yeah,
about you, Sia? How you been staying busy?
Huh?
So,
How you been
Go
staying
ahead.
busy?
I've been just working, finishing this project, man. You know me, I'm always working on something. So I'm reading, meditating, hiking. Life,
Man.
I don't feel like anything has really changed, you know?
Right. Yeah. Right.
Same thing.
Yeah, I'm
Same.
taking advantage of this time.
yeah.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Thank you, yo. We want to first say thank y'all for Sia and Zell for taking your time to be with us. We value you. We appreciate this time,
Thank you.
and we looking forward to a great show. because we inquiring minds want to know. That's what we're here for. And y'all the experts in it. Y'all doing it, been doing it, and doing it well, might I add.
I appreciate
man, we all working.
Know, like, right. So, like Zeb, I started off, and then I know my co-host got some wonderful questions for y'all. But I want to start with Zeb. I'm like, Zeb, you hit the ground running, man. I've been knowing you for a while. You always been the same guy, right? Same guy, same great energy, and you excel so much. Like you've been on the stage with the greats, the Kurt Franklins and the Kimball Rails and all the
Legends.
gospel royalty. Gospel royalty, man. What has it been like for you, bro?
What has that been like? Well, what I will say is the first thing is a stage and lights only magnifies your character. So whoever you were before that, a stage and a platform and the lights are only going to show more of that. It's going to show that on a bigger platform. So, you say I'm the same person, man. When I come off stage, if I'm not hugging folk and shaking my people's hands, then I ain't nobody. Because it's the people that I'm relating to that make the music live in me. So if that's not the case all the time, I love Kirk Franklin. Kirk Franklin has written some amazing songs, but the greatest thing about Kirk Franklin to me is that he is the same dude on and off the stage, backstage, in front of the stage, on the side of the stage, and it has just magnified who he is. So that's kind of what I am aiming to show. I'm the same dude. I'm a gospel artist.
Let
him use. I'm the same nigga. I mean, the truth of the matter is, all my people know that I'm gonna say that. They know that I'm gonna say the same nigga. I'm the same nigga, and I'm like the people that hung with Jesus. All of them was niggas. All of them was straight up niggas. They would cut somebody for Jesus. So, I'm enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying the ride. I'm enjoying the journey.
Yeah, dude. Zeb, question for you, man. I just love who you are, man. And your humility. Like, I don't know you personally, but I've definitely done some research, man. And speaking of being on stage with the greats, man, I've seen you kind of post a couple of pictures of PJ. And so can you explain your relationship with PJ more, man? Because he's like the hometown hero for most of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the homie, and you know what I'm saying? So, did you switch?
Switch up the hats on you.
No, we're gonna switch up. Okay, that's another hat. No, man. Listen, PJ and I went to Morehouse together.
Okay.
That's how we met. We would do all the coronations together. And so the year that he graduated in 3 years, I graduated in 2. So
how many was that? I'm sorry, I missed it.
You did. But I did finish. And after my junior year, PJ was like, "Bruh, I'm getting ready to go on the road with my first solo album. Come sing with me." We've been rocking together in coronation, and so we were friends before we worked together. I sang with PJ about I want to say about 8 or 9 years. Even after I was on Sunday Best the first time. And PJ did to me what Patti LaBelle did to Luther Vandross. Patti LaBelle said to Luther Vandross, was it Patti or it was Dion? It might have been Patti. I think it was Patti. Well, I think it was Patti, yeah. Patti said to Luther, "You don't belong back here. You've got your own light that you need to illuminate on people. You've got your own songs. You've got your own voice.
Man.
That's lit,
and although I want you with me because we have a crazy chemistry, I got to get you from back there. It's my responsibility to push you out from back there because you'll get comfortable back there and you'll stay there."
Wow.
So that's
I think I remember you, man. I think I remember you. I think you, because you used to sing with, you were singing background with JoJo, right?
Me and JoJo used to sing together.
Yeah, because I saw a couple of shows of PJ. Like I saw when you guys hit the Mint, years, like probably like 10 years ago. Also saw you at
when I was young
at the Troubadour. And I don't know if you did. Like I remember he used to do like the Vibe Room. You know what I mean? Like I was a fan all the way back then. So I remember.
Was
man.
there?
That's lit.
Was there?
Yeah. And let me segue. Speaking of what Zell just said about he and PJ and Patty and Luther, I want to see her. Yeah. Sia is actually a royalty, you know.
Come on.
Yeah.
And like coming from that, Sia, like what's your experience? You know, you've really made your path, and since I've been out in LA and we've been knowing you, I've seen you like your wings just spread. And prior to that, just sitting in the room and you being the same person as you've been the whole time. And like really, like I really like am super humbled and proud of you. Like I feel your win is my win. You know what I'm saying? What's that like? Talk to us.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just about having the vision and seeing it through and just being true to who I am. You know, that's just all I really can say. I don't really look at what other people are doing. I don't really try to like necessarily compete or put myself in the same category with other people. It's just I am who I am, and I just make sure I do the best that I can to always be that person and stay true to just who I am, because I feel like that's how you win and that's how you connect. So I just been really just, you know, just doing my thing and just staying true to me and what I want and the vision that I have for myself. And it's been the same since I was a little tiny girl, and it's just awesome to have people and friends like you guys that, you know, are on the journey with me. They get to see me grow and can grow with me and just, you know, celebrate the wins with me. That's what it's really about.
What's your ultimate? So what's your overall vision? You know, where do you see yourself in, you know, over the next couple of years?
Honestly, I feel like I was just put here to enlighten people and share a certain level of self-love and be an example. And so I feel like in the next 10 years that I'll be just at the forefront of and just leading some kind of way, you know, of course in music, but just outside of music as well. And philanthropy and just like really taking a stance on helping people.
She cut out on us. I think she might have cut out on us.
Well,
people discover that self-love and get back to that. I feel out because I'm on the walk and I'm on the journey already.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like the more that I do with events and certain, can you hear me?
It came back. It came back in. Yeah, it came back in.
I just feel like with everything that I've been like put forth to do, it's just definitely discover that self-love that we all are searching for and just yearn for, you know.
And just have a peace of mind, like your single says.
Yeah.
Right.
Still a blue dream lover. I'm still a blue dream lover.
I know.
You feel me?
I have one question. Okay, I just have one question because I love watching artists' process. So my question is to you: when is there going to be another bedroom sessions? Because I was looking at them today. I was like, okay, like I think every artist. Well, for most parts, people that I know go through that process of like you go from melody to humming to now making a masterpiece. And so watching you do that, you know, for a couple of times, I was like, well, I want more. So my question to you is that something that you're continuously want to do?
Yeah. So I'm actually working on it right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, it was breaking up a little. I just want to make sure you can hear me. Y'all good?
Yeah,
we back now. There we go.
Okay, cool. I actually was saying this morning, like, dang, I should start doing some bedroom sessions while we quarantining.
Come on.
Confirmation.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely something that I want to. I love the hat change. By the
way, got another one.
Friday is my head shave day, so that's why I'm just going.
You'll keep switching them out.
A lot of people hit me up about the bedroom session, so I'm definitely going to get back started on that for sure.
Please do. Please do. I had a question for both of y'all real quick. My question is, okay, with trying to go, because as artists, we always are trying to reach for different levels, do new things, try to reinvent ourselves, you know, things like that nature. What has been some of the challenges for both of y'all getting to that next level?
Ooh.
Jeez.
Uh-oh. He switched it up.
I like that one, man. I like that
for
one.
me, for me, I think it's been getting over my own mental like insecurities. I guess I'll call them that. I don't know if insecurities is the right word, but my own mental blocks, it's just like, and I feel like everybody goes through it, but it's just like we reach a point in every situation, in every circumstance where we're like, oh my gosh, is this good enough? Should I do this? What should I do? You feel like you don't have people. Like a lot of times I feel like, dang, I don't have nobody with me. It's just me. I'm trying to figure this out. Like maybe I shouldn't. So I feel like for me, that has been the biggest obstacle, is getting over myself and loving myself at the same time, if that makes sense.
And it's crazy because a lot of creatives go through that. It's crazy because
every creative
go through that.
Every creative does. And one of the things that bothers us about it is the evolution of time. I think my issue was not being able to let go of who I was and what I had to say, and paying attention to what I now have to say based on my current experience.
Come on, Jim Dropper.
I was just talking to somebody else, a friend of mine. I was just talking to a friend of mine, and I was talking to him about the fact that I grew up in church. All I knew was church music. All I knew was hymns. And I got to a place where I figured I could do this for the rest of my life, because this is all I'm going to need. I can work in church. There's no problem there. Church is always going to be happening. So I can always work at a church. I can always do some kind of convention. Stellar Awards is always going to happen. However, I didn't plan for the part of my life that was going to change what I saw and change my perspective, which in turn changed my message. I didn't plan for that. And so now that I'm still in church, but I work for a different kind of church. This is a very contemporary church. They eat in church. We get to wear shorts to church, and they talk about different things. They talk from different experiences. But it's not only that. I realize that people in church we are taught to believe in God. Yes, we're taught to have faith. We're taught to praise. We're taught to get to the altar and all of that. But we're not taught how to deal with our mental capacity.
Yes.
We're not taught how to deal with the fight we have in our own minds. And so this is what I'm talking about now, the mental health of the people who are in church. Well, the people, let me deal with that differently. I can talk the language of church because I know church.
Right.
But I also have to talk to the people who are not church, who know God.
Yep.
And those are two different audiences.
Absolutely.
And so I've been pulled out of church in order to go get the people who won't step foot in church, but still love and have a relationship with God, and trying to get a relationship with themselves on the path.
Wow. Ooh, come on, facts, man.
Well said, man.
Both of y'all, man.
That's beautiful, man. We want to. I know we running short on time, and we can extend this.
I'm sorry, I'm such a Baptist preacher. My man,
you good, man. I want to keep going.
I want to keep going too. Yeah. This has definitely been enlightening for us, and we want to say thank you to both Sid and Zell. Let's give y'all Social Cypher.
Thank y'all for having us, man. Thank y'all.
Thank you right. With time, this is the perfect time, like you said, to reset. And we may not have gotten this time because y'all could have been super busy right now because everything is going on. But
it's all good,
thank you for taking the time out.
It's important to have these dialogues. So keep doing this, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Hey, really, if I can, really quick. Z, when is your next project, your next single coming out?
So glad you're asking me that.
All right.
So glad you asked.
Oh man,
why would you ask that? So what's actually happening is because I have changed not necessarily the genre, but the message of what I'm singing. I have been lately started putting a whole bunch of clips of some of the new music, even some covers of just me redoing covers. And so in a month, we are getting ready to release a single called Complaining. And then the month following that, we're gonna release another one called Suicide's Reprieve. Come on now. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's dope.
Well, make sure we can get a premiere now.
Sia, tell everybody where they can get your film. If y'all didn't know, Sia is also a filmmaker.
Come through.
So we're actually still working on it. We're still working on it. So I'll post about it when we do the official screening and everything. But we're on episode 8 out of 10. So I'm really super excited about it. And yeah, I'll keep y'all posted on it for sure.
Go ahead. And speaking of film,
Sia, you just dropped something too, Sia, right?
Yeah, I have a single out right now called Peace of Mind.
Peace of Mind.
Okay.
I just dropped a cover. I remade Janae Aiko's Pussy Fairy.
Oh,
so y'all check that out.
Amen. Amen.
I got
Amen. Praise God.
Amen. God created it.
Listen. Oh, yes, he did. I'm
Speaking of film, you were in Fall for you was in the choir of Fall from Grace.
Fall from Grace. I was the lead singer in that. Man.
Man, why you didn't help Tyler Perry with the whole wig situation?
Blame that
on you. You got a wig too.
You gotta hang it up.
I got hats. All we do is hats.
I one of them hats because them wigs, man.
Listen. There was a little sideways, and we've had a conversation in production about it, and prayerfully it's gonna get better. And I'll just keep praying.
Great movie though. It was a great movie, man.
Amazing
great movie.
Yeah. Hey,
where can they find you? Oh, go ahead, Hop.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Because I gotta just do something else. Go ahead.
All right, Sia Zeb, tell the folks where they can find y'all.
Oh man, everything. Go ahead. See.
You going first.
Okay. Well, everything is Zebulon Ellis, except for there's some new kind of app called Voicey. I'm Zeb Sings High on that. Zeb Sings High, but on everything
I'm about to go follow you.
I
just joined it.
That's you singing on them damn high notes on
That's me. That would be me. That would be. I'm a high note guy.
Under the tree.
Come on, you know.
Sia, where can we find you at, Sia? Where can we find you, Sia?
At Sia Amun, SIAAMUN on everything.
Wow.
.com, Sia Amun on everything.
Go ahead, Hop.
So look, I just wanted to, because I'm like, you'll see in the future, I'm more of the intellectual, like, heart guy. So, but I wanted to just kind of, it is true, because every time they were like, here we go. But I just
go ahead, man.
I think
here we go.
Violins.
This is the altar call at the end. Here we go. No, but Zeb turned his hat. Okay. I wanted to just as you guys were talking about, you guys, like, I know you guys have definitely hit like a height in your careers that you guys are still going, and I think that that's something as an independent artist personally that I'm trying to, and me and Antonio are trying to reach. But I also wanted just to kind of give you, like, though you have the height, I feel in my heart that also wisdom has no choice to choose. And so I'm saying that to say I wanted to encourage you both with some wisdom to say, like, see it like from artist to artist, like, I've been in that space, like, where it's like, yo, my head, and that was last year, literally from October to December. It was like, yo, I'm overthinking each record, like, not really want to do it. And then it was like, one of my mentors was just like, bro, just put the work out. Everybody likes something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody likes something. And so it was like, it wasn't until then, it was like, you know what? If I'm happy with it and I love it, I'm just going to put it out. And the people, you know what I'm saying? And people will flock to that authenticity. And
that's literally where I'm at right now. That's why I put my song out.
Me too. Real talk. And it really doesn't matter how many highs you have, man. The truth of the matter is, it's like starting all over again. Every time you release a new song, every time you step on the stage, it's like starting, because there's
a new journey
people in front of you. It's a new journey. But what you have to understand is, it's enough to keep you going. What I understood is before we got to Earth, there was an audience that was assigned to us. There were some people who were going to know what we were going to talk about before we started this life's journey. there were some people that God ordained to hear us and to appreciate what we got inside.
And we will reach those people. It's not about everybody in the world. You know?
That's the purpose.
And we're not strong enough to defeat that purpose on our life. We're not strong enough. So I'm cool.
Absolutely. And Z, man, I appreciate you. Z, I appreciate you, man, for just busting out of the box. You know what I'm saying? Wow. You know, I think, man, you just destroying the box. I mean, that's why you're, redoing everything, man. I mean, I know that, even with PJ being a church boy, you understand what I'm saying? He's not doing church music. He's just doing music. You understand what I'm saying? Music. I think on his first record, I think he talks about, being a church boy and being in a box and all that.
Why can't I talk about love? Right. Yeah, man.
Come on, why not? God created love too, man. So
we just talking about experience.
Absolutely, man. So in closing, man, like Ziggy said, we really, really appreciate you guys, for just taking your time.
Thank you.
As we're all quarantined, but getting through, and we're fans.
And we do something at the end. We say we are Social Cypher, and the call is gonna end. So we're gonna ask y'all that we do. We're gonna say, what LB, you take it away. How you doing?
Real quick, we want to thank everybody for listening, everybody for tuning in. But before we go, we want to let y'all know who we are, because